If you're a cycling enthusiast and are willing to spend top dollar for the best, this model should be at the top of your list. Today we will present our verdict if this bike rack in question is actually the best bike rack ever. Kuat has been making high-end bike racks for many years, but they really one-upped themselves when they created the Piston Pro X. While it's arguably one of the most expensive ways to transport 2 bikes, or 3 or 4 with the 1 and 2 bike add-ons that work with the 2-inch version of the rack, this well-designed rack is full of interesting tech and features that helped it climb to the top of the ranks in this review. While the price may be hard for many to justify, we can't deny that its overall performance makes it one of the best we've ever tested. Features and specifications. Kuat went all out with the Piston Pro X, and it's brilliant. While very expensive, you get a high-performance rack with features and technology that no other racks currently have. This tire hold rack clamps the bike securely by the tires, with no frame or rim contact, with user-friendly piston-actuated ratcheting tire arms. Utilizing the clever, fast-fit wheel chock system, you can quickly load bikes with 18 to 29-inch wheels. The 67-pound per bike weight limit means it can carry just about any e-bike on the market. Slick security features like a locking stainless steel hitch pin, integrated locking tool storage, and a flexible 12mm cable lock help keep the rack and bike safe. Integrated LED lights help keep you safe by putting your brake lights on the back of the rack, instead of being obscured by the bikes you're hauling. Durable powder coating, 99% metal construction, and Kashima-coated stanchions strive to make this rack pass the test of time. Now that we've had a look into its features and specifications, let's check if it's actually better compared to other bike racks. Ease of everyday use. Most hitch mount tray racks are inherently easy to use by the nature of their designs, but the Piston Pro X takes it to another level, especially when compared to other tire hold models. This rack seems like it was designed with ease of use as one of the top priorities, and we think Kuat achieved what they set out to accomplish. Features like the tilt reverse lever, self-opening ratcheting tire arms, and quick easy adjustments for varying wheel sizes make loading and unloading bikes a breeze. Additionally, the rack only makes contact with your bike tires, so there's nothing touching your frame or wheels that could potentially do damage to the paint of your fancy bikes. When the Piston Pro X is already on your vehicle, press the large tilt release lever with your foot, or pull it with your hand, and tip the rack down into its flat position. A quick press of the one-tap levers actuates the hydraulic pistons, and the tire arms automatically extend into their open positions. When you're balancing a bike with one hand, this slick feature is very helpful as the rack does the work for you. Then simply lift the bike into position with the tires centered in the tire arms, and press the tire arms in and against the tires until they're snug on both ends of the bike. Pushing the tire arms in requires little force, thanks to the light ratcheting action, although you can feel and hear the clicks as the ratchet engages. The process is impressively quick and easy, and doesn't require the use of any ratchet straps or multiple hands to press down on wheel clamps. With the bikes off the rack, just push the tire arms down all the way and they lock into place in their lowest profile stowed position. Ease of removal and storage. While it's quite easy to install and remove the Piston Pro X, there are other models that perform better in this metric. It's still fairly user-friendly, and there are several steps involved in the process that make it a little fiddlier than some other attachment systems. Similar to most other hitch mount tray racks, it's also pretty heavy and takes up a bit of storage space. While some other racks have attachment systems that make it quicker and easier to install or remove them from a vehicle, like those with speed knobs for example, the Piston Pro X has a slightly more involved process. Some of the steps are related to the rack security features, which are quite robust. Versatility. One place where the Piston Pro X is certainly not lacking is its versatility. With a high per-bike weight limit and tire arms and cradles designed to fit just about any wheel size and tire width, this rack is ready to transport just about any bike in your fleet. It comes in both 1.25-inch and 2-inch receiver sizes, and add-ons are available to increase carrying capacity. The 2-inch version of the Piston Pro X has a weight limit of 67 pounds per bike. That limit decreases slightly to 60 pounds per bike for the 1.2-inch version. Either way, it can obviously handle your road, gravel, or mountain bike, and is capable of transporting most electric bikes that will fit on the trays. Kuat sells an aftermarket e-bike ram to make it easy to roll your heavy bikes up onto the trays. 1 and 2 bike add-ons are also available for the 2-inch version to increase the capacity to 3 or 4 bikes. Security. While no security features should ever be considered infallible, Kuat has done a great job of making both the rack and bikes you carry as secure as possible with the Piston Pro X. This rack is quite expensive on its own, so we appreciate the included hitch pin lock and security Allen key to keep it safe on your vehicle. The long and beefy cable lock also makes it easy to lock your precious cargo to the rack. Moreover, Kuat includes a heavy-duty metal hitch pin lock as one layer of security. Should that layer be compromised, the rack still can't be removed without the 8mm security Allen key to loosen the cam within the receiver, and that is locked in place at the end of the rack's center beam. Ease of assembly. Kuat has made the assembly of the Piston Pro X a relatively straightforward process, but there are several steps involved that take a little time. If you buy this rack at a shop, the assembly will likely be taken care of for you. If you buy it online as we did, however, it will be shipped to your door in several pieces, with some assembly remaining. Regardless, the instructions are easy to follow. It comes with all the tools you need, and it takes less than 30 minutes. The rack arrives in a large box in excellent condition, with all the parts secured and well protected inside. The rack comes in 5 main parts: the receiver, arm center beam assembly, and 4 tray pieces, as well as a few smaller parts and the tools needed to do the job. The user manual includes thorough written instructions with exploded diagrams that detail every step in the process. All of the pieces are labeled with letters that correspond to the steps in the instructions and the order in which the pieces are attached. Durability. If you're shelling out the big bucks for the Piston Pro X, you'd hope that it's going to last. While we haven't had enough time to test ours to make any definitive assessments on its long-term durability, it's clear that Kuat has made this rack with longevity in mind. Considering the mostly metal construction, powder coat finish, and quality hardware, we foresee this rack having a long lifespan. In terms of materials, metal generally lasts longer than plastic, and Kuat claims the Piston Pro X is made with 99% metal. While there are some small bits of plastic here and there on the rack, it is in fact made almost completely from metal parts. Those metal parts are connected with 308 stainless steel, 750-hour salt spray automotive grade hardware, with quality name brand Aegis bushings for the moving parts. Everything is finished with Tiger Drylac, which is a class-leading powder coat. Not only does it have an attractive appearance, but this powder coat should keep it from fading, withstanding moisture and road grit, and reduce the chances of corrosion. The pistons themselves feature a genuine Kashima coat, as you find on high-end mountain bike suspension products. Not only does it look fancy, but this hard-wearing coat helps reduce friction as well. So all in all, the price of the Piston Pro X is undoubtedly a significant barrier to entry. But if you have the means to afford this high-end rack, we think it's one of the best on the market. But in the end, it's your choice what to buy and what suits your palate. We hope this video has been of some help in choosing the best possible bike rack for your journeys.